Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here in episode 6 now of our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire playthrough. It's been a week since our last upload, I believe, and I just I felt like it was right to post this video. I've been a little busy. I ended up going to Halloween Horror Nights the other day, which was really cool and interesting. I had went for employee night, but I wanted to go again just to see, getting the full experience, because an employee night, it really is only employees, so you don't really, I feel like the scare actors don't really try that much. But that just could have been a me thing. As we We'll continue on with this gameplay. I know it has something to do with Team Aqua invading this museum. I had remembered it when I was a kid because I was so confused on how to advance in this part during the game. But thankfully I found to be much easier years later now. And I recently purchased a copy of Pokemon Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Those are two games that I've always wanted to play and never had the chance, but now I did, so stay tuned guys, because after this, I think that's going to be my next playthrough series. Definitely. Only because I know that I've never played that game, so I think it should just be an interesting playthrough. I've always wanted to use Carvana as a Pokemon. Pretty cool. And Sharpedo, but I think between Sharpedo and Crawdon, I think Crawdon has maybe some better stats. So who knows, maybe I'll add one to my team later on. And then we recently reached 75 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel and watching my videos still. Like I said, I know I say this a lot and I repeat it, that I do thank all of you guys for the support and every single one of the subscribers, but it just means a lot. It just makes me, it gives a sense of like, wow, you guys are actually enjoying the videos and want more content, so yeah. But as you guys can see, our Grovyle, Mikasa, straight beast, but a beast. Kind of looks like she has a ponytail now with that long strand of leaf, grass. It's probably a big leaf, but really cool. And I'm glad I chose Mikasa actually, Trico, Chicken to play through, because I knew we were going to be running this Alpha Sapphire. It's mostly the water region in Hoenn, and especially with Team Aqua, like all their team is going to be water basically, so I kind of do have an advantage. So if you guys prefer a harder gameplay, maybe next time I'll choose Chikorita. I don't know though, Chikorita, I haven't seen any PokeTubers use Chikorita in a Gen 2 playthrough, so maybe I'll do that, but I'm not sure since I've chosen a grass type here. I think his name is Maxie or Archie, one of those. Archie, yep. And then Maxie has to be the Team Magma. But yeah, today is Friday, October 28th. Some interesting news around sports, if you guys are interested in sports. the Dodgers were eliminated. I don't know if I covered that in the last playthrough, but Dodgers were eliminated. And we made it to the World Series. Yankees also were eliminated. So the World Series starts today. And it is the Philadelphia Phillies against the Astros. And obviously, as a kid, I was a huge Phillies fan. Huge fan. But when I got older, didn't really like them anymore. Most of the key players that I grew up with left the team, and it just wasn't the same anymore. So, I wasn't as attached to that team anymore. But the Astros, really good ball club. I do like some of their players on the team. I enjoy watching the games. Really fun team to watch. And they haven't lost a game in this postseason. So I'm gonna say Astros in 5. Definitely Astros in 5. Phillies, they just don't have it, I believe. They're just not. I don't even think they're ready to be champions. They barely made it as a wild card team. Houston was one of the best teams in the American League, probably first or second. I don't really remember the record against the Yankees, but they swept them 4-0. They literally own the Yankees, so yeah. And then here we have the what's it called? Poke contest. It's like a beauty pageant for Pokemon. I used to play this actually a lot. The little contestant, the little contest with the Pokemon. Like how the moves would be cute, fun, stuff like that. And I would always do it with my Pokemon. I don't know why, but I really liked seeing it in the anime with. I think it was May and Dawn. They were huge at that. So it was just a fun thing that I liked doing when I used to play. Like I would have Rayquaza doing moves there and Kyogre. It was funny. Well, as you guys can see there, hold on, hold on, give me a second, guys. It kind of sounded like my mic was cutting off on my end. I don't know why it's doing that. Sounds actually pretty weird, so, alright, I kind of fixed it, guys. But as you guys can see, we are talking to kind of the champion of the Pokemon pageant right now, so that's pretty interesting. Always ready to learn from others. Okay. I like that little dance. It was pretty cool. It's pretty funny. But what was I gonna tell you guys? So in other news though, recently I've been applying for a new job because I'm not happy with my current. So if I sound a little shaky, guys, just stay in with me. So as I was saying, so recently I applied to some new jobs. I haven't been hearing back from some of them, but there's no rush. As you guys know, I'm still in school right now. I just want a little bit of extra cash just so I could spend it on myself or go out to eat places. Mostly that. But let me know down below if you guys are also still in school, or if you guys are just big fans of Pokemon, or whether you guys are fans of sports. How I do some sports commentary. Just talk to me down in the comments, guys. Like, let me know what other content you guys would like to see, and if you guys like me going kind of off topic in a sense, or if you guys want me to stick it to just Pokemon. Yeah, I'm here for you guys, and I just want to give you guys some content that you guys will really enjoy. Yeah, so I was trying to fix my mic again, guys, because on my end it's sounding kind of bad, kind of staticky. I don't know if the mic is just old or what's going on with it. So yeah, just randomly it started being kind of staticky. So I'm sorry if you guys are struggling with that. Could always mute it. So but so far I was checking on how it sounds when I just play the audio, and it sounds good. It's just on my end, I guess. But so we finished talking about baseball right now. So I believe Astros in 5. Back to that. The NBA season has just started. Most teams have played only 5 games as of now. So not really too deep into the season, of course. Not even the quarter mark yet. But definitely, you see a shift in the league, as in terms of players who used to be elite aren't as elite anymore, or they just don't. It's just not the same anymore. They're just older, and I don't know. They're not as elite as before. So they obviously digress. This year in particular, Brooklyn does not look like a threat. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, they're way too old right now. And, Kyrie, LeBron, Anthony Davis, they just look like shells of their former players, and it's kind of sad to see, but in all things, you have to pass on the torch and let someone else, it used to be LeBron, Westbrook, Durant, Kyrie, and even Steph, but Steph Curry, I feel like he's always going to have that elite shot, so it's kind of hard to say whether he's going to degress anytime soon. But yeah, Giannis really took over. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic, John Morant, Zion, Brandon Ingram. We're coming into a new age of the NBA, and I could definitely see a Bucks-Celtics finals on the Eastern Conference Finals matchup for that. And obviously, on the West, as I said in the last video, I do really like my Clippers, but they're just, I don't know right now. Kawhi is not playing, and although he's not as old as LeBron or KD, he is kind of up there. Paul George as well. I think this league is going into a more athletic kind of route, and kind of ironic to say that, because Luka Doncic, he's not that athletic, but most other guys, yeah, they are. John Morant, you see it. Jason Tatum, other slashers and shooters. You gotta stay athletic in this day and age. It's not like you're gonna be like an older player, and that's why we're seeing with the Lakers. They're struggling a lot, because you also have to have shooters, because everybody's shooting the 3-ball right now. So if you're not being a 3-point shooter, having some great shooters on your team, you're just gonna be kind of mid, just average or below average. Because Even the Sacramento Kings, you know, even though they're probably not gonna make the playoffs or anything, they're just way better than the Lakers this season, and that's how much the 3-point shot is of value this year, more than any other years. Because they're the second worst at 3-pointers, I believe, and it's by a margin, like at least 10%. And so I don't know. I would say Memphis is going back, and the Warriors. And from then, I would obviously have probably the Warriors, Bucks. And if anybody's gonna take down the Warriors, it could be if anybody's gonna take down the Warriors, it could be the Bucks, and vice versa. Giannis is a freak of an athlete, but if it's Warriors Bucks, I would go for probably the Bucks, you know, and really have that new age of basketball. Even though Giannis and the Bucks won 2 years ago against the Suns, it'd be solidifying that his league. You know, he would have. I'm gonna say, let's say he wins MVP this year, he would have 3 MVPs, 2 Finals MVPs, 2 championships. So it'll be his league. Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, I feel like for Boston, they're just a point guard away. They really need an actual point guard. They don't need Marcus Smart to be the main point. You know, maybe he could stay as a shooting guard, but they need a point guard. If they could pick up, if they could somehow pick up Derrick Rose, you know, I think that'd be really good for them. Or trade for someone who could just bring up the ball. Not Marcus Smart, because he's just not a true point guard. So that's my take on this season, guys. I'm probably gonna change it in the upcoming weeks, but yeah, for NBA, I'm gonna say Bucks Warriors in the finals this year, and Bucks in 6. That'd be pretty crazy to see, though. In other news, the NFL, we are in week 8, I believe. Week 8, week 7. The Bills are still on top. The Jets are right behind them in the East for the AFC East. Moving down to AFC North, you obviously have the Ravens and the Bengals on top. AFC West, Chargers, Chiefs. And the only team that's really coming out of the AFC South has to be the Colts. So, Colts and Jaguars. And, you know, from the AFC, I don't think Jets are going to do anything this year. You know, they're still 2 years away. Ravens, Bengals aren't going to go far this year. You know, you could just tell with the offensive linemen protecting the quarterback, they're not going to do well. And then Chiefs, Chargers are lacking this year. I don't know what's up with them. And then Colts, Jaguars. I'm going to have the Jaguars. I feel like they could actually come out that division as first. So, Jags. And let's just say you have Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Jags. It would obviously be Chiefs, Bills. And as much as I don't want the Chiefs to go to another Super Bowl, it'll be hard for Buffalo to actually take them through. So I'm just going to say Chiefs, Bills. As for the NFC, though, you have the Giants and Dallas and the Eagles all doing well. I think Dallas is a fluke, and so are the Giants. I feel like the only legit team there are the Eagles. You know, NFC West, you have the Niners, Seahawks, and the Rams. I don't think the Seahawks are going to go far, nor the Rams this year. I'm going to take the Niners. Niners, Eagles. And as for NFC South, Bucks, Saints, and I'll have the Bucks because I'm a Brady fan. And for North, Green Bay is just not doing it this year. I'm gonna say Vikings. And in that sense, I think it's gonna be Eagles, Niners. And you're gonna have the Niners just advancing to the Super Bowl. So just to say, guys, I'll probably just put Niners Chiefs rematch. And as much as I'd want the Chiefs to lose, I don't know if they will. So that's my prediction, guys. Niners Chiefs Super Bowl. So that's just my take on this year's sports, guys. If you guys have anything to say about it, if you guys disagree, feel free to say so in the comments down below. I really like getting into it, and if you guys aren't really big sports fans, let me know down below so I could kind of cut it down a bit or just focus on the game. I don't want to bore you guys out, or if you guys aren't interested in sports, then I want to give you guys content that you guys will actually be into. So let me know down below. I'd really appreciate it. As we focus back on the game now, we did compete in our first Pokemon contest, and they gave me a whole outfit to use on the Pikachu, and it's just something I don't think we're really gonna be doing a lot in this playthrough. Maybe like once or twice more, just so I could have some fun in there, but it won't really be a focus in this playthrough. I'm really hoping that I could put on more content and more videos for you guys, just so we could keep this playthrough going and hopefully advance to Soul Silver in the upcoming weeks. Maybe to begin 2023, start off strong with one of the best, if not the best, Pokemon game there is out there. So I'm just gonna save up here and have it till the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and like if you enjoyed this video.